Hello, John Thompson fans. John Thompson back here with another YouTube video. Today we're doing my Super Bowl predictions. I'm currently 5-5 with this, I believe. Yeah, alright. So wild card weekend, I went 1-3. That was garbage. That was terrible. I wasn't good. And then I went 2-2, which would make me 3-5 then in a division round. And then I went 2-0, which would make me 5-5. So I'm 5-5. I'm pretty much 500 right now. A win or loss puts me either over 500 or below it. I'd like to go over. It's kind of hard to predict. But, the Super Bowl is kind of harder to predict because it's the Super Bowl. I mean, this is the best of the best. I mean, you either getting, good team. I mean, you understand what I'm talking about. That being said, Chiefs and Niners. Chiefs haven't been in a Super Bowl 50 years. So, good job, Kansas City, making it. Now, you haven't won a Super Bowl in 50 years. Yeah, maybe you'll change that. Niners, you pretty much are like the team of the year, in my opinion. Only because you guys went 4-12 last year. Now you're 13-3. Technically, you're 15-3, but so good job for you guys. You guys won 5. Chiefs only have 1. This could be the beginning of a Chiefs dynasty, maybe, with New England now slowly declining. Sort of like this could be like the new Chiefs, not empire. Yeah, I guess empire. I like calling them empire dynasties, empires. You know what I mean. All good things come to an end. Well, New England wasn't a good thing. That was a terrible thing, but all good things must come to an end. To me, if it was good, the Steelers dynasty would never end. But yeah, can't have it. Anyway, so Chiefs Niners. I'm really gonna go a little bit more in depth. This is not gonna be like a 2-minute, 30-minute, 2.5 minute video like my last predictions. This is probably gonna be a little bit more like a 5-minute video, if anything. Only because more to talk about. It's the Super Bowl. I mean, you got the Chiefs offense, who's pretty much the most elite and most dynamic offense in the league. And you got Tyreek Hill, Pat Mahomes. Isn't Damian? No, it's Shady McCoy or Damian Williams. I know they're both on the team. I don't know if they split reps or whatnot, but you get the picture. You get Sammy Watkins, McCall Harbin, who's kick returner. Then their defense isn't bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad. It's not bad defense. I mean, it's not the best defense in the world, but it can get stopped. I mean, they're in the Super Bowl for a reason, so, you kind of have to have a decent defense that can do something. So, that being said, and then on the other spectrum, you have the best defense in the league, in my opinion, the 49ers. I mean, they pretty much shut down a lot of teams. They're top 10 defense. They're best in my opinion. You have to be in the Super. Usually, if you're the number one defense, you'd be in the Super Bowl. It's kind of how that works. I'm not gonna say some obscure team that's not in the playoffs or didn't even make the playoffs or something that has the number one defense. That's kind of stupid. So yeah, and then their offense. I mean, you got Jimmy G, George Kittle, Raheem Mostert. They kind of lead their offense. So, hey, really the only way the way I can see the Niners if to win to pull us out, is if they can get Raheem Mostert and their run game going in order to burn clock out and pretty much keep Patrick Mahomes and the opposing offense off the field. Do that, you'll be fine, pretty much. It's kind of how that works. You do that, and then after you do that, you pretty much just have to hope that you score touchdowns every single drive. Because the Patriots, oh my gosh, that's how you know it's game right. The Chiefs offense will just they can score touchdowns. I mean, they're probably the best offense in the game right now. It makes sense why they'll be able to score touchdowns. So the Chiefs defense has to pretty much stop Raheem Mostert so that they can bring out their offense if they want to sort of win. And yes, the Chiefs' defense probably can do that. I mean, they have good players and good enough players to stop run game. I mean, they stopped Derrick Henry. The problem between Derrick Henry and Raheem Mostert is the play style. The fact that usually the Titans, they pretty much lined them up in an I formation or something like that, and if they're doing a run play, it's going straight to Derrick Henry. The Niners, they line you up in like 3 or 4. They line you up like 5 or 6 different like formations, and you never know who's the ball's going to, where the ball's going. So it's very interesting, very indifferent. So yeah, you got to use that. So they have to kind of, I guess, utilize that properly, I guess, That being said, that's why it's going to be harder for the Chiefs to figure out where the ball's going, and stuff like that, compared to, like, the Titans, where they're like, oh, it's one person, it's Derrick Henry, you stop him, you pretty much stop the Titans. And Jimmy G isn't really going to be afraid to throw it. I mean, yeah, you got, like, Deebo Samuels, you got George Kittle, you got Deebo Samuels, you have, Emmanuel Sanders, some of these guys who, they've pretty much been kind of lit, not really lit, but they've made plays, they've done what they needed to go in and win the game. I mean, that's it. You just got to make sure you get first downs. And inbounds, you can go out of bounds, but, inbounds is more key because you want to keep that clock rolling so you can waste more time. Not waste time, obviously, because you want to score, but, yeah, burn more time out. Just enough to where it makes the Chiefs panic, because you're not really going to panic unless you're, like, down, like, 10 points, maybe even 14 points in, like, the fourth quarter, and you have, like, 7 minutes left. I mean, you can always come back. There's always that chance of coming back. That's where you get more into a little bit more quick tempo offense, in my opinion. You're not going full 2-minute offense, 2-minute drill, unless you really want that ball back, because you really want to make sure that you win and you're not going to overtime. Yeah, that's my, then you might go into 2 minutes, so you can at least make sure that you can get that ball back with enough time to go down and score. But you might probably going into, like, maybe 4-minute offense, where it's like, they'll go and, like, you have, like, 4 minutes left on the clock and you have one drive, and you pretty much have to make sure you score within 4, even 3 minutes, so it's like sort of some quick tempo. You're calling maybe 2 plays per every single time. You're not going to rush. You may call it, rush, and then call, and then, do the play, and then you're going to go and do that again, so you can burn clock off, but you're not burning off too much clock to where you're now pretty much got, like, no time left, if that makes sense. And then the Niners pretty much just, the Niners defense has to make it close. Otherwise, because if you let them score like 10 points, even 14 points, can your offense do enough to score and catch up? We don't know. I mean, I want to say yes, but I don't think they can. Especially if the run game. I mean, but then again, if the Chiefs give them enough time left, then yeah. Really all depends on how the Chiefs handle the time, really. And it really depends. The Niners can handle the clock. The Niners can probably win. If the Chiefs can handle the clock, I mean, not if the Chiefs handle the clock, but if the Chiefs can stop the Niners from running the ball and keeping the clock sort of thing, the Chiefs can probably win. Either way, you're going to get a good Super Bowl. So it's not like you're getting like a bad Super Bowl. You're going to get a decent Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean, if anything, if that's bad, at least you have food, all right? At least you get the Super Bowl parties, you have some food. Those that can drink, you have alcohol. I mean, fun times. That being said, yeah, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, comment down below your winner if you want to. I don't care. This is John Thompson, saluting off.